Mia hovers near a scrum of men that keeps getting bigger and louder. Whenever she takes a step one way or the other, trying to advance beyond the throng, a new guy bounds across her path to join the reunion. She has a good-natured smile plastered on even as she makes stilted attempts to flee. She knows the layout, though she's only visited once since Lori bought this house last year. Mia's smile reaches her eyes, thinking of the text she received, a picture of Lori and Andy making out on the stoop, sold sign flung to their feet in passion. She makes a break for the dining room she remembers being to her right, hoping that her high school best friend can be found there too. No Lori, but no more dapping and one-arm hugging either, and the themed charcuterie spread covering the length of the table is a surefire clue that her friend was there. Even though it's the day before Thanksgiving, Blackout Wednesday as they've called it since they were teenagers, Lori's already surrendered to her chronic Christmas cheer. Mia snags mozzarella from a Caprese candy cane as she passes by. The kitchen is packed with people Mia hasn't seen in a decade, other schoolmates who have returned to repopulate Ohio or never left to begin with. In keeping with the spirit of the evening, she goes to pour herself a vodka soda before she even takes off her winter coat. Her back is to the room, but all at once her body knows. He's here. She turns to watch Tommy make his way through the kitchen. He says hi to everyone, laughs easily, carves a wake of contentment through the crowd as he presses on straight to her. Soon he stands solidly before her. Hi, Mia. A small grin, knowing appraisal, kind eyes. She breaks into a striking smile. Tommy. He lifts her fresh drink out of her hand and places it on the counter, unzips her puffer and shrugs it off her shoulders, down her arms. Finally, he folds the coat into the crook of his elbow and presses her seasonal solo cup back into her hand. You don't need to hold that. Just until we drop it in the guest bedroom with everyone else's. I know you hate being responsible for a coat. She can't tell if it's a dig at her choice to stay in LA or just an accurate observation filed away by the man who knows her better than anyone. Probably a mix of both. Okay, let's go do that. I don't want to put you out. Mia, I'm happy to hold your coat. He says it simply, honestly. It makes her chest feel tight. I leave on Friday, she blurts. Oh. She's roiling with guilt and emotional pain that she plotted an 8 out of 10. It always feels like this when she comes face to face with the cost of her decisions, with him. And he always understands, which makes it worse. Sure, but it's Wednesday. Blackout Wednesday, he says with another small grin. He envelops her hand and brings her drink to his mouth. When he pulls back, the corners of his grin have plummeted. What a joyless cocktail, Meef. The familiar nickname pulls her back from the brink of despair to present company, her favorite company. Gotta keep it tight in the city of angels. It's all about image, babe. She says it schmaltzy like a skeezy industry type, but it feels good to call him babe again. In an instant, he swings her into his arms, like a groom carrying a bride over a threshold. In some other life, if she were different, this is how they would be. You're positively weightless, he laughs as he carries her through the packed living room. She catches Lori's eyes over Tommy's shoulder and is met with a knowing look. He gently sets her down against the door frame of the guest room, as if carrying her all the way to a bed would go too far. As he deposits her winter coat on the pile, Mia realizes his best intentions are wasted. There's a bundle of mistletoe hanging above her head. Tommy notices it too and raises his eyebrow almost imperceptibly. When she gives him an equally minute nod, he crowds in on her, blocking out the noise and the people beyond, so it's just him, just them. When he leans down to kiss her, she's home.
That was so good. Call me babe. There's the taxi.